Welcome to Galactic Wisdom Way Shower, where we nurture the seeds of your soul. I am here with Italk. Let's tend to your rainbow seed, aligning your soul with your highest path. This is your Rainbowseed Maintenance reading. This is a weekly light body calibration and our official October calibration. Now, if this is getting to you after the date, if this is getting you after October, know that your frequency may be calibrating to what has happened and is happening this week. So that being said, let's check out what the theme of this week's light body focus is. Central sunlight, be activated by loving light from the portal within. I am very excited because this is actually the first time pulling this card in an actual reading. So one, first excitement. Two, there are different suns. So there is our solar sun, our solar system sun. There is the Syrian sun, the more spiritual sun. And then there's the central sun, the sun that is from within. And we are activating the sun from within. We are understanding that we do not need external love and light, that all we require is our internal love and light. And once we tap into that, everything around us becomes illuminated. So we're going to be focusing on things that bring you love and light. Now, where does this energetically upgrade you? How does this energetically upgrade you? I'm very curious. It feels so new. Sacred Mountain, Vision Quest, Clarity and Truth, Shambhala, Deep Healing. Yes, this feels something very new, very sacred. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. You've never, I'm really tapping into this frequency, and it feels as though we've never looked through our soul's love and light in this way. We've always had some sort, I'm getting the whiskey glasses or the love glasses or the rose gold glasses. I'm getting that we've always looked through some sort of template looking at the world, and this is the first true moment that you're looking at it with clarity, that you're envisioning your life, your journey with no distortion. You're envisioning your journey with no guardrails from society, from family, from friends. And it's something that is almost leaving you, not a standstill, but you feel a bit still. I'm getting that mountain frequency of just feeling powerful. And I'm getting the download that this is a very powerful week, but it's interesting because you're absorbing it and you're observing where in the past, when you would receive this amount of immense personal power and light and love, immediately it would go towards taking action, do. You'd be so encompassed and enveloped with taking action and using up all of this energy. But now you're standing in it and it feels not daunting anymore. It doesn't feel like such a heaviness or responsibility. It feels like an attribute, a quality, a welcoming, an initiation. Let's see what chakra needs support during this upgrade. This makes sense. The third eye. So your perspective. And it makes sense because your third eye is all about envisioning, and you are on a new visual quest. You are looking through a lens that is not persuaded by external voices or chatter or bribes. There's nothing that is pulling you and distracting you from your true goals at this time, which is fascinating because there is a sense of I'm getting a sense of curiosity, because you may feel like you're getting distracted. You may feel like, oh, am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? Should I have done it this way? But that is your nervous system. This is where the recalibration comes in. That's your nervous system wondering, who are we following? Whose goal is up first that we can support, so we don't have to support our own goal, so we don't get let down. So it's quite interesting to see how that mechanism of guarding your true vision has fallen. And now it's about your true vision. And now it's about what the light from within, that central sun from within, and following that. Where does it lead you? Where is it taking you? What visions are coming up to the forefront? And your third eye gets to entertain these visions. Your third eye gets to meditate with them, gets to send out an energetic satellite saying, hey, this is exactly what we are intending. Who, what, where, all of these frequencies, what's out there that supports this timeline that we are envisioning. So on a natal chart aspect, check out your Uranus and Neptune placements, specifically talking about your tropical or draconian galactic placements. Check those out, especially if you've had an astral alignment with me. Work with your third eye. I'm getting a huge message of working with lapis lazuli, because it works not only with your third eye but your solar plexus, and that central sun feels very solar plexus-y. But lapis lazuli has pyrite, which taps into that solar plexus, so you're working with both frequencies. Even having a meditation with your personal central sun would be so powerful this week. And talking about it, I have a meditation out where you meditate in the cave. That is with Tech, a Sasquatch being. That's on Being Cosmic Chaos. But just for you guys, I may begin making some Rainbowseed meditations that are geared when something like this comes about. So be on the lookout. It is an offering for the collective. So if that is something that you'd love to tap in with, I'm excited to offer that. Let's see which guide or frequency supports this week. Dolphin beings. Lemurian origin, flow, timelessness, adaptability, and taking your time. This I freaking love that this being is connecting with you. Considering how our society has made it a point to disconnect human and dolphin relations, there's a lot of strange laws that restrict human and dolphin interaction. Personally proves to me that dolphins have a very high sense of knowing what is going on. So if you have the ability to either, don't shame me guys, visit a dolphin in an aquarium. I don't go to aquariums. But I'm not judging or shaming, because you can have some good connections with the ones that are there. But it's nothing like meeting a wild dolphin. Or having dolphin sounds. I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube or Spotify, or even just having their visual, meditating with a dolphin. Ooh, that may be in our meditation as well. But they are here to teach you how to adapt to seeing the world unbothered, seeing the world unpersuaded by external forces, seeing the world through your soul's viewpoint, not just the bad experiences. And I say bad or negative just because typically when people view the world, one or two negative things occur in their life, and all of a sudden the entire planet and its whole existence is garbage. And that takes a lot of energy to hold that type of opinion. And the dolphins are really here to tell you possibly a reincarnation as a Lemurian. So the Lemurian beings are one of the third root races on this planet. So that's a really amazing thing. That means you were roaming this world prior to Atlantis. But they're also speaking about not missing out on your light and enjoyment. There's no way you can miss out on what is meant for you. But they're saying not saying if you don't take time, but if you attempt to do things in such a fast-paced manner, thinking you're going to get to it sooner, one, they're showing that you're not going to get to it sooner. Two, they're showing it's existing in the moment and recognizing what's going on around you. That is what uplifts your perspective and gets that vision from your third eye projected into your reality. Thank you, dolphin beings. Now let's check out what self-care will integrate this shift. Because this is maintenance and we need to take care of ourselves, especially while we are seeing without anyone else's crutches. I feel as though beings that follow society's rules to a T have the ability to go on almost a consciousness autopilot mode. Their consciousness almost has the ability to shut off, and handing over their free will to this conveyor belt of notions that are already dictating what your goals should be, what you should be doing, what you should be eating, how you should be thinking, what your family should look like. All of these mass produced opinions. Now, not having that crutch, it can feel a bit wobbly. It can feel a bit like you're falling off of a roller coaster. And some people just prefer to be on the ride, where you're not falling off of the roller coaster. you just don't have a crutch or someone dictating every little thing or every single second. So take a moment and realize, one, that creates a lot of time that was so jam-packed with decisions and societal ruling that now you get to choose. And don't rush through things. Take your time with it. Allow yourself to process that you have the ability to sit with this, look at each category in your life, and not mull over it, because it's exciting. Get excited. And that's where the dolphin beings bring in that joy, that playfulness, and excitement. So you realize you don't have to rush this process, and you can embody this very deep healing that's been wanting to surface. It just was not able to surface because there are so many past programs, so many past societal norms that you were still playing that are no longer playing anymore. Now, let's see the self-care to integrate this, because that's a big move. Harmonic flight. Whenever this card comes up, I think of hot and cold. I think of masculine and feminine. I am not talking about your sexuality. I'm talking about your masculine attributes and your feminine attributes. Where in your life do you receive energy? Where in your life do you release energy? And I feel as though this is what needs time. This is what needs recognition. This is what needs clarity and truth. Where are your qualities sitting? Have you erased some qualities because of the social norms? Have you over accentuated certain qualities because of the norms? And how are you able to unite both of them in a manner that is healing and also allows your light to show through? Wow, this is beautiful. I'm very excited. We most certainly will have either a meditation, or what are your thoughts on doing I'm thinking of a journey. I love my galactic shamanic journeys. Which would you prefer? I'll have 3 different choices. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you listen to the meditations at Being Cosmic Chaos on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. But this will be a new endeavor because the layout is perfect for a journey. We have the why, we have the where, we have even the when and the who. So it's very exciting. Let me know in the comments, are you leaning more towards a meditation, more towards a journey? If you are leaning more towards a journey, I offer 2 different types of journeys. I offer a galactic shamanic journey. It's a little on the intense side because we practice astral projection, or I do a lighter journey. It is a rainbow Reiki journey, which even saying it out loud, obviously the rainbow Reiki journey would align perfectly with our Rainbowseed Maintenance. So maybe it might become a thing. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for walking the wisdom path with me. Keep tending your seeds, whether it be rainbow seed, earth seed, star seed. Ah, beautiful. And may your journey be guided. May it be guided by being human with spirit. Tend your seeds, trust your light, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.